Liza P came out on Game Pass, and I think let's just get straight into it, Rob. Make sure you like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel so you keep in the loop with all the great content here, such as the Gamer Guild podcast. I'm not hosting it, so don't worry this week.
Oh, it's my turn. It's my turn this week, isn't it?
Yeah. Who we've got in the chat? We've got Rob, you're in. We've got Sednar. Good evening, Sednar. We've got Sarge. Good evening. Got Wood, Sarge. Chris. Got Wood as well.
I think there'll be lots of Wood jokes tonight.
Yeah.
Geppetto's puppet.
My delivery's very wooden.
We need your help.
So I've purposely not paid attention to this game. I know what it's about, but that's all I know. So tell us a bit about the game, Richie.
I've only played the demo, but basically it's an alternative telling of Pinocchio, but in a in like a very gothic Soulsborne kind of style. So I believe I am Pinocchio.
Do you ever think like someone had to go and pitch this game to somebody, and then somebody had to agree that it was an okay concept for a game?
Yep. But is Pinocchio now
there you are.
a game? What do you call it?
I've been looking all
You know
over
when
for you.
Fair use.
Fair use. No, it's not fair use. It's
I was like it's a license for it or something.
yeah. There's a proper word for it after like an IP's existed so long.
Oh, public domain.
Public domain. That's the one. Is Pinocchio public domain?
I'll be minding the chat and do research.
I feel like because it's a very old story, it probably is.
Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Oh yeah, since 1940, it's been in public domain.
Yeah.
Which makes sense as to why Disney jumped on it.
Yeah, it's also why you can pretty much, even though Disney did stuff in the 90s with it, you can pretty much do whatever you want with it anyway. As long as you don't infringe on anything to do with the Disney version of it.
Yeah, so doing my deep research on one Google search, I think if it looks like Disney Pinocchio, it's illegal.
Yeah.
But if it looks like anybody else...
Yeah, and this guy does not look like Disney Pinocchio. Look at his nose. It's looking like a normal nose. So we have a belt, which is classic Soulsborne stuff.
I think this character is like how seeing kids imagine themselves when they buy like a flamsy shirt.
Yeah.
Like, I look like this guy.
And they don't.
Find something that
No.
They look like someone in bad cosplay of this guy.
You in a train carriage?
Yes. It seems to be. I remember this because I have played the demo
are not safe.
when it came out, but
Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be
Sarge, that
helpful on
can't
your
be
way to the
no,
hotel.
it's not a real thing. Fuck you, Sarge. I can't believe you, like, I got done by that joke.
I mean, you know what? It could be. I could see it happening. Oh,
Who
we'll
would you get to play Pinocchio in it? Would be like
in a gangster, like...
you
I'm
could
assuming
get, like,
it's going to be directed by Guy Ritchie.
I would get Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx to be gangster Pinocchio.
I could see that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone better.
Maybe
so
like
yeah.
maybe Denzel comes back and does like a training day style.
I'm just thinking of like of Snatch, like Guy Ritchie, like any of them cast there, but you kind of want to deviate a bit. So what we're going, Rob? Balance, dexterity, or strength?
What was the first one again?
Balance.
Oh, balance. Okay. What's the difference between balance and dexterity? I thought they were the same thing.
I'm guessing balanced is more of a balanced approach, where dexterity is going to be a bit more nimble, and strength is just going to be brute force.
I would go dexterity just because I think it would be funnier watching you try and do a dexterity build.
Okay, we're going for the memes.
Destination hotel
So I've got
called.
a run through radio
Proceeding
blade
for
with
this
the
location.
handle. Okay, open the door. So fast. See his mecha?
Big gangster, isn't it?
Yeah. I thought he was meant to be the wood.
It's like Big Boss Pinocchio.
Oh, we got a guy. Normal attack is RB, special attack is RT. That fence is that guy. Fences are also made out of wood.
Isn't it an accident where you get infused with wood? And that's the story.
Okay. To be fair, puppets don't necessarily have to make out of wood. That might just be like one of the changes that they make with this version of the classic fairy tale.
Maybe that does. That probably gets too close to Disney, though, doesn't it?
Using
Any element of wood. Yeah.
We've got a pulse cell. Use a pulse cell to recover HP. So this is our flasks. That's shiny. Ah.
Can you stream your session on Discord? Just so I avoid the lag.
I'll take care of this guy. Because these games typically, the guy who's running over, and these games typically don't have pause. Right, so we want to share my screen. Hold on a sec. I need to open the capture software.
Whilst we're waiting, for me it's Starfield and it's Starship Troopers. Apparently I'm just hooked into games with Star in the title now. I am getting a bit bored of Starship Troopers though, because the devs are kind of dropping content at quite a good rate, but they are still like an indie dev studio, so it's like you can only really expect so much of them, and like the player base is dying at the moment because there's no new content, so like matchmaking just sucks. But I would still highly recommend Starship Troopers.
I think that can be the problem with a lot of games, like games and services kind of stuff nowadays, where it's you need to have enough content constantly coming, but
yeah,
smaller. It takes a while to actually produce good content, even if for big studios.
Yeah, even for like relatively simple, like FPS games, which is what it is. Yeah, I definitely underestimate how much effort goes into content drops.
Yeah, I think this is why I think on launch, I think it's better probably to delay the launch of a game until you've got enough content to kind of see you're out for a substantial period of time. You probably almost want to have at least one season of a game's content in advance, in the bank.
Yeah, exactly. But like the thing is, you do that, and then very quickly, like you get caught up, right?
Yeah, so you bring out the content, you'll have one season bank, and then while you work on season 2, right from the launch, just so you can have that regular content drop, but while also giving yourself a bit of a buffer. But unfortunately, that's not the way our commerce works often.
So we got.
For me, going back to the Sarge's question, it's mainly Starfield. In fact, it's pretty much exclusively Starfield at the moment.
So I'm not going to ask how far you are into the story, because that's not a good way to measure how much you've played that game.
It's
but
not.
What level are you?
Level 25, I think.
Oh no! Oh, you're way ahead. I'm like 17.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be spoiler free, but I just finished the 3-star Rangers.
See, I went for Ryujin Industries, so I went something completely different.
Oh, and you got like a corpo.
Yeah, I thought it'd be just an interesting like deviation, because everyone was talking about going 3-star Rangers or UTC. Oh, I'm going to go something different completely.
Well, I went 3-star because you get a really good ship at the end of it.
Yeah, I've already got a really good ship. I've already got a few really good ships.
Alright, this is level 25.
Well, I spent time like upgrading from here, the first ship you get, and then I got one on the quest, and then I've also bought another one.
Did you get like the it's called the Mantis?
Yeah, I got the one from the Mantis quest.
Yeah, I got the Mantis. Yeah.
And then I bought another one because I wasn't happy that I could only have like 2 ship crewmates on my ship. So I bought a big one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I bought the shield breaker.
Oh yeah, I guess it.
That's like
No, I don't-
250,000.
Yeah, I
it
don't
was
have cash.
expensive.
How you found combat in Lies of P then?
So far, I haven't been hit.
Oh yeah,
So-
full bar. Okay.
But I mean, this is very, very early. And again, I did play the demo. I do remember it being kind of a bit more easy to get into than like Warlong was. Warlong was pretty brutal. Within 5 minutes of playing, you're taking the first boss, and the first boss was really hard. To the point where I still, to this day, I think it was unfairly hard. I do feel that game needed a bit more of a lead up.
It's one of those titles though where you get bragging rights for
Yeah.
sticking with it, and that's the only real purpose.
Even Elden Ring had a bit more of a lead up to the first boss. Warlong was
That's good defense.
I don't know what the parry button is yet. Is that actually a good parry? I went for it.
Can't tell. You don't get many hits, do you, before you're dead?
Nah. Well, that's it. It's a Soulsborne game.
Yeah, I think there's like 5.
They are rough. I always think
5 when you're done.
I always think the appeal of these games is in the mastery of the game, which is why that's going back to Warlong, why I thought it was always a bit harsh, because I don't think you had time to really get familiar with the controls, never mind master them before the first boss.
Yeah. To be fair, like that game got significantly easier when you realised you could just like hold block forever and still do stuff.
Yeah, I still didn't mind. I remember you telling me that. I still didn't get managed to cast the first boss. Okay, this guy's big. Well, since I've been at the dexterity, I feel like dodging is probably the better approach. Apart
Yeah, just
from
don't
when I
get
get my
greedy,
ass
yeah.
kicked.
Just don't get greedy, that's the key.
And then
Oh yeah, there you go. Alright, the grace period's over now, Richie. This is it.
right, it's fine. Oh, I'm already here. I haven't even got to the first like bonfire or whatever it's called in this game.
Yeah, Simon, this is a Souls game, which, yeah, I think the original plan was for me to play it, but then timing just didn't work out. Which you volume is difficult game.
In the game. Okay.
Thanks, Simon.
Is that any better?
I actually have the screen on the new so I would have known.
Oh, Richie's volume a little low over game. Oh, so I've just boosted the game volume. I will boost my volume. Is that any better? That should be a bit better, I think. Nope, 10 of the longer. That should be better.
So game audio loud and
Looks like with these normal policeman dudes, I can get quite greedy.
it's because the mob enemies are there, so you just try and plow through them.
but is it better to not get greedy and just practice on getting the parries and the dodges in, getting the timing and the feel for it, rather than just obliterating them right from the beginning?
It depends what type of combat system it is. Like you either get like these types of games are either parry or dodge based.
Suck for me. Well, my thoughts are that since there's like kind of dexterity, strength or balance, I would think strength would be more like you're going to go for your parries and dexterity more for your dodges. That would just make like logical sense to me. Because if I'm using quite a weedy little rapier like this, like parrying's not going to be the ideal solution really. I saw him as well.
I'm a big fan of the fencing dynamic of combat. I don't know if it's just like dexterity, like this is your stance because it's your dexterity build, or if there's, I don't know, maybe the one's a bit heavier on strength.
Well, on the icons, it looked like the strength guy had a giant like sawtooth sword.
Okay.
So I'm guessing, I suspect it doesn't matter that much which you pick. It's more might just be your starting point. And then you could probably like change after. Although we do have backstabs.
Every game has to have a stealth element. Absolutely.
I mean, it completely makes sense for this build.
Mm-hmm.
Evening, Hungry Moogle. Thanks for stopping by. Just jump strike. Apparently you can't jump strike, you just kind of drift into the back of it.
What's that poster to your left? So you're right now.
Chamber of map.
Ergo is life.
Ergo is life. Now I will say in the demo I did beat the first boss. And
Okay,
that's
so
kind of where I left it.
You're setting expectations now, Richie.
Yeah, well, that's ideally on a stream like this, I want to get to and at least beat the first boss. Why use Blade Fable Arts while guarding use handle Fable Arts? Okay. Stuff when I see me.
I remember, don't get greedy.
I need Fable Arts is just talking about. It's quite hard when you don't know what they do.
Probably say now's not the best time to learn.
I wasn't expecting a double strike.
I'm a big fan of the clockwork animations.
Yep, here we go. First tough enemy.
Is this a game where you can't really appreciate the intricacies of the graphics because you're just so basically focused on the movement?
Ideally, yeah. But I think these are just games that I just struggle to appreciate when I'm playing them because I get frustrated and stressed out by them. But it's only like, I had this with Elden Ring. I didn't really enjoy Elden Ring until I beat that first boss. I was like, fucking hell, Garrett. And when you get that kind of like sense of achievement, it's like, but the amount of frustration that went into getting there, that's what always puts me off in these games. Because it looks beautiful, and the laws, I think, it's fantastic, and it's a brilliant world to get lost in. It just doesn't. It's the combat doesn't quite get it for me.
I don't know about you, but I don't want like a sense of over adversity in games. I just want nice, simple fun, which is like having like adversity and challenges in life. I don't want them in games as well.
I'm not against a challenge, but there's limitations on it. So that's why I think like Jedi Fallen Order and like Ghost of Tsushima felt about the right level of challenge. They are challenging games, but you can dial back that challenge if you wish, which means that you can just enjoy the game for what for like the story and the setting, if you prefer.
Yeah, Ghost was a nice balance, I thought. There was only really one boss I struggled with in that game. I think it's fair game for spoilers at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, Ghost.
Yeah, it's fair. It was where you was your kind of one-time friend or whatever. I struggled on one of his boss fights.
Some of like the samurai duels I found quite challenging, but they were kind of optional, and you knew you were going in for a challenge. It wasn't like where occasionally I'm struggling against just normal enemies here. So I didn't mind a bit of that.
It's like every basic guy's like Lord Shimura in this.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just like peeled off like a scab of sadness about that character. I kind of forgot how his story ends, and now I've just remembered it. Just makes me sad.
Tragic, yeah. Right, let's save my flasks for the big guy. So if we get the drop on it, there's a bit of a stun.
So this is your instant kill, so you did there.
Here we go.
Come on, you got this.
Wish there was a save point here. Is he just hitting the floor?
You might just be like pounding your dead body from a previous run.
One mistake. It's
He's a big guy. For you. You're doing good this.
It's 2 attacks at the beginning. If I can time my right. Oh, here we go. Hold for a charge attack. Okay. Fair attack. And that's how you do it.
There you go. That's how you do it. First try.
Yeah.
First boss, first try. I don't think he was a boss, was he?
No, he's not a boss. Very much not a boss, he's just a tougher enemy. But that's part of the game, just like in figuring out the attack patterns. Like what I figured out there was I could get, if I got my timing right from when I step in, I could get 2 attacks off. and then step back to dodge his attack. Where did we go? He was kind
Gonna
of
make a tally of
over here.
all the times you die, Richie, so we can total up at the end. Get my notepad up.
Ah, maybe it's through here. Press the button. Press this in. It's the roses. Not anymore. Oh, Rob's gone. And he's back.
Sorry about that, guys.
I'll go in the door. That was cool. The little
Have you ever
swords.
done that in real life? It makes you feel like a god.
Yeah.
I did it at church I went to for when
You took a sword to a church.
I didn't think I saw it, I just
Oh, the door opening up the little sword.
yeah, like no, like yeah, like
Right.
it makes you feel so cool.
This is called a stargazer.
Did your girlfriend just shake her head
A
as you
marvelous
proposed
device
it?
stalkers used in the past.
Funny enough, I was single at the time that happened, which
No,
I'm not going to say I linked, but
As we are not strong. Gather ergo, clever
Yeah.
one.
You're left with
This
the bride.
stargazer will make you stronger. But the stargazer's strength doesn't last forever.
All the women,
So be
every woman in
careful
the room
with
just
it.
stood up and left with you.
Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
Okay. Let's level up. Can we level up? Okay, so vitality is health, vigor is stamina, which I haven't paid any attention to. Capacity. I don't know what Legion is. Chat, let me know if you know what Legion means. Weight, I'm guessing that's how much we can carry, like how heavy our armor is and that sort of stuff. Motivity seems to be physical attacks. Technique also seems to be our physical attacks. Advance seems to be
Okay,
Legion
so-
and resists.
so Legion is your arm.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like essentially your special attacks.
I'm just gonna go vigor for now. Let's get no. I'm gonna go vitality for now. Let's get some health from the boss.
I was going to say, yeah, I feel like health is a smart investment.
Yeah. So I'm going from 8 health to 12. That's a substantial upgrade. So that's gone from 262 to is it? I'm going for 262 to 343 health. That should help me a lot.
Yeah, I think survivability is the key for your build.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be once now I've got that up a bit. I think I'll try and balance vitality, vigor, and technique. That seem to be the 3 key stats, and stuff like capacity. I can just upgrade as I need it.
Richie, our speaky audio is still a bit low, apparently.
Okay.
Thank you, Simon. You can be honorary sound technician for tonight.
Keep saying stuff, Rob.
We'll keep saying stuff. Because do you know that people can subscribe to this channel for as little as 99p and they get a bunch of great benefits? I can't do the rest of the thing. I'm not as experienced as you in
For as little as
plugging stuff.
You can
but
become a member for as little as 99p over on youtube.com/GamerGuildTV.
yes, do that.
Yeah, I can't really push our mic volumes high without us clipping, so I've just turned down the game audio a bit. Keep it right, chat. Keep
Hopefully
it right.
that works.
Yeah.
Thank you, Simon.
So now we have a bonfire, or stargazer as they're called in this game. But I believe what they do is they reset the enemies.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you can't abuse
Typical
it.
Souls.
Yeah. which it can be useful. I remember actually when I was playing the demo, I just did some grinding around. Once I got to the first boss, I did some grinding around this area because there's a stargazer right there. There's quite a few enemies around. Like this dog.
I don't kill the dog.
It's not a real dog. It's a robot dog. It's a puppet dog, and it's dead now. It never had a chance to become a real good boy.
Richie has no heart when it comes to dogs. That's why he's banned from every single RSPC or charity shop in the country.
It's not allowed to be banned. It's 20 years.
Yeah, but it's more to your life when you get that ban at age 32.
Yeah. It's also just not true at all.
When's the last time you were in an RSPC or charity shop, Richie?
I don't think I've ever set foot in one.
Exactly.
I don't even know where one is.
How do you know you're not banned from them?
I mean, they could have banned me for no reason without ever informing me. I don't think I've ever had any interaction with the RSPCA in my entire life.
What about that time you stamped that dog to death?
Oh, that was just
I hope you guys didn't come here for the family-friendly chat. Because you're used to.
the complete utter lies Rob's telling about me. It was a cat, not a dog. We should stop this now.
Yeah, I feel like any chance of this getting monetized is long since went.
Right. I think I've cleared this area. I'll have to press on. So there's two ways we can go, right or forward. Okay, I think right the way might be blocked. So let's kill this guy. Check it.
I'm pretty impressed by like the medium kind of backdrop graphics in this game. A lot of times in games like this, they kind of just like neglect them.
Yeah.
But I think they've actually.
I think it's a really good looking game.
Yeah.
Should point out I am just playing this locally on my Series S. So if you're playing on PC Series X or PlayStation, you might get performance out of it. And I am on performance mode as well.
Have you noticed any kind of drops or?
Nope.
No?
Absolutely nothing. Feels nice and smooth. The only thing I've changed in the settings as well is I slightly up the camera speed. But I just do that in every game. Just a personal preference thing. I hate when cameras are really slow in games. I think it's just coming from my PC from my mouse settings set really, really fast. I just need that quick response.
I did notice that when I started playing Starfield on the TV after being playing like a bunch of FPS games on my PC. It was just like I can see an enemy and it takes me like in my head 5 seconds to actually point like my weapon at them. So yeah, there's definitely an adjustment period I've had to take on Starfield. Speaking of Starfield as well.
My PC can handle it.
Speaking of like Starfield, what a month for Game Pass.
Oh yeah.
Between this and Starfield, right?
This would be a good get without Starfield.
This is it's just been a ridiculously good month. I think this is like the face of Game Pass kind of 4 times a year. Then they're onto a winner, right?
Yeah. I don't think Starfield is like the best game ever, but I still love it. I'm completely hooked.
Yeah, me too.
Objectively, I think it's an 8 out of 10. Subjectively, it's a 10. So And I would argue subjective value is more important for when it's me playing.
Yeah, I'm even getting like quite like enamoured by the bad parts of the game, like the eyes of the NPCs.
Yeah.
Which is like, I'm even getting like quite enamoured by that now.
Like the Bethesda jank, it's a real thing, and I knew it was going to be there. I haven't had anything game breaking. I have had a few crashes actually. But
I've had one crash, but I had a crash because I took off from my spaceship, but my character model didn't, like my character model in my cockpit didn't move, and the rest of my ship flew away. And that's the only problem I've had, apart from my adoring fan sometimes turning up in the middle of dialogue.
Oh, I didn't go adoring.
Options. Yeah, I went adoring. It's such a big mistake because there's way better perks for him. But yeah, he turns up randomly in some like other dialogues and just hovers awkwardly in the background.
Yeah, I've had some of the classic stuff like characters walking through while you're mid-conversation. I had my entire ship disappear once. Like, I boarded my ship and it just didn't load. Like, everything loaded, but everything was completely transparent. I actually dropped an image in our Discord.
Did I send you that video where it's the person who's designed the indestructible ship?
Yes.
Because he realised that the AI is programmed to shoot a centre mass, so as long as he makes a spiral ship that doesn't have a central mass, like that's what he needs to do.
Yeah,
that's why I love Bethesda games.
Yeah, the Spiffing Brick did like a version of that as well, where he just made like it really long.
Yeah.
I think that's something that probably should. Actually, I don't know whether that's one of them things I'd want them to patch out or just accept.
It might be the giants, like of Skyrim.
Yeah.
Like the thing that they find funny and that they keep.
Yeah, it's fine if you want to exploit the game like this. Then you can.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're building a stupid-looking ship just to effectively cheat. But it's up to you. That's it. It's like it's one of them things. It doesn't actually impact the game unless you choose to do it.
No, and there's no consequence for it either, because
Yeah.
it's like a first-person like sandbox game. It's just like you play this however you want, and we don't care if you power level to whatever, you know.
Sam, are we doing anything for the anniversary? Yes. We don't know yet. We're still very much early days and plans. We've just all three of us have been busy outside of gaming recently, so we just haven't had really much time to sit down and like put things together. We'll let
That was
you know.
a good evening, though.
Oh yeah. Was that your first time on like our content actually?
I don't know. I think I just joined the. What did we start doing first? Was it the PlayStation one?
Yeah, I was talking. Well, we had X-Pass first, but I think you joined with talking to PS.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it will have been like one of the very first things I did.
No, actually, we had talking PS game first because we still had Sounds of Stadia when we had talking PS. X-Pass basically replaced Sounds of Stadia.
Yeah. Either way, yeah, it'll be one of the first pieces of content I did, and
Yeah.
I think the only bit me and Tom did together as well, if I remember rightly.
Oh, you went on the episode with Tom when I was away, were you?
No, because Tom was on because we were both away,
Yeah.
and also because he's Tom. But
Oh, I should actually pay attention to stamina.
I was going to say, like, I feel like when you're casually talking about other subjects, you're much better at this game than when you actually concentrate. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but that's what I'm going for.
Probably just relaxed, not thinking too much.
Yeah, I think that's the key to.
Yeah. This is the key to very precise gameplay. Just don't pay attention to what you're doing.
Just relax, bro. That's the.
Yeah.
And be yourself.
To be fair, if memory serves, I'm not actually that far away from the first boss now.
Okay, I'm going to stay dead silent when you fight the boss, just to fuck with you a bit.
We have a headless butler.
Again, I'm liking how the environments are like multi-level as well. Again, like I think a trap you can fall into on games like this is where it just becomes a walk forward to the next square and kill some more people and then again.
Yeah,
But
I think I've got a problem here. I think that bar in the bottom right is my weapon durability.
ah, okay.
Because
You've got
I'm not getting anywhere near the same amount of attacks off. My attack speed has slowed down massively.
yeah, I think I have to muddle through this one.
Which is why I just got my ass kicked there.
Have you got any heals?
Nope.
Oh no.
I
Can you not,
think...
there's not like an inventory system?
Oh
or-
no, there's a guy there. See up that
switch
arch, you see that archway at the top of the stairs? That leads
Yeah.
you back to the main square.
I'll switch weapon, right on D-pad.
Yeah, if I have more than one weapon.
Oh, have you not picked anything else up?
Don't think so. Nope.
Oh no, you're fucked.
Oh, I'm gonna have to run all the way back to the square, aren't I? I've got a choice, Rob. I've got a choice to make. Do I chance it? Go on the direct route through this guy, even though I've got no health and my weapon's fucked. Or do I run back?
I would chance it.
Actually, I think you're right.
Can you not dodge like a couple of times and then disengage?
No, do not.
No, don't do that.
I'm just gonna have to fight very carefully here, I suppose. The reason I think I'm chancing it is because if I die, I'm gonna have to run back anyway.
It's only a basic enemy, so I guess that's something.
We just need to treat it like it isn't.
We chanced it.
We chanced it. Now lying. Okay. I didn't
It's okay.
realise
This
weapon
is part of the
durability.
process.
Yeah.
So is there like a repair function or?
I'm guessing maybe at the stargazers.
Yeah.
Catalyst made groundbreaking. Rapidly charges Fable. Thermite bomb. Fragment ergo. Fragments of it. They're just fragments of ergo. Ergo is like a souls thing, isn't it? Hog
Yeah.
wheel. Compensate. It can be thrown. Draw enemies' attention. I had a repair tool. Right, I'm gonna
It's
start.
okay. We learn. We learn.
I'm going to install them clogs because I'm not going to use them. I'll keep the thermite. Let's install the ergo, I think. Actually, if I use the ergo, does that... maybe I can level up. Since I'm here. Back. So if I use... Let's use all 6. Let's see if I can level up a bit. Might make it a bit quicker getting back. Oh, I got 1 point of technique. Alright. I'm just
You got
going to
this.
run. This is how this game's meant to be played, just charging through.
The thing is, there's no downside to it unless you.
As long as I manage my stamina.
Whoa. That was a good dodge.
I am
You
actually
don't
gonna...
anticipate the dog's sprint speed.
Well, the reason I'm taking out the dog is because there's this big guy down here.
I think those two are going to catch up to you when you go for a big guy as well.
I think they're from the way.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right. You can't dodge a guard fury attacks, but you can counter them for perfect guard.
with this guy is he's got like a good range weapon on you, so you can kind of fight on the outside.
I took one hit, but it's not too bad.
I think that was a good trade-off.
Yeah. I'm not sure I should have ran to this bit. I think I made a mistake.
Just keep running. The best thing to do when you make a mistake is to double down on it.
I thought I was going to get back. I got stuck on him. Come on, open the door. Open the door.
Did it open? There you go.
See, this takes me back to the square.
Okay.
So I can run back to here, heal. That's why I decided to charge through. And I can level up again.
Just speed running.
I thought the guy was still coming there. Was it? I'll do. I'm just going to keep raising these in line with each other.
I'm wondering when you pick up new weapons. Maybe like on boss drops.
I mean, we're effectively still in the tutorial here. There's a point after the first boss where it clearly this is where the game starts.
This is where you start dying
Yeah.
multiple times.
Well, it's just where the game starts really narratively as well. See, I'm already back here. I just hope we get a self-attack on him.
No damage though.
Go down there, collect that. Yeah, let's go for it. We're being brave.
There's only two.
I don't know what Fable Catalysts actually do.
Sounds like a stamina boost or something.
Alright, change. So, usable items. Where is it? Alright, yeah, oh yeah, it charges Fable. Let's set it. Did I set that? I think I did. I'm also going to set my Thermite. Why not? No. So everything's set there.
What's that supposed to say?
Most
Most
nice
li-
servants.
Oh, okay. Very dystopian.
Yeah, it's clearly one of the puppet guys. That's blocked off.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in. So please, be careful.
Ah,
But he just not move. Look like you're playing fair on this one, Richie.
yeah. Very strategic.
He's got a lot of health though. Is it going to be like an achievement for being a bully or something?
Probably, yeah. I'm not sure I can kill him now.
This feels an awful lot like you're just like attacking a disabled person. Is this it?
I don't know.
No, he's regen.
Yeah.
Yours is wasting your weapon durability.
That's the point. I keep forgetting about that. The Stargazer right here, so it's fine.
Okay, fair. This guy.
Hello there.
Shopkeeper.
Welcome to Krat, visitor. I didn't think there were any stalkers left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can... You ought to buy something while you're out here alone?
Let's see what has he got. Ooh. It's a great sword of face handle. Seems to be not the way to go. And the rapier, which is what I have. What's that? Puppet saber. Weapon durability 140. Physical attack 100 plus 12. That's 79 plus 12.
Yeah, that's way worse. I guess speed wise.
That requires motivity, C, and technique C, where that's D and B, and I focus more in technique.
Okay.
I don't know how much effect that has. Throwing cell. Temporarily imbues weapon with electric bullets. Is this using my souls though?
I do not know.
Yes. I am not buying anything.
Out here alone?
Does that mean if I can sell stuff I don't want? Like these? I can get 300.
Do we get the context of this?
I don't know. I mean, it's towards the level up, and these cogs, which I'm not going to use. Let's get rid of them. I'll keep the Fairmite. I'm sure. Oh, what's that? Bag. Ah, we have an air gun. Use that. I don't have any hats.
Yes, you have to get into the game proper for hats.
See if I can level up. I can. See, worth selling stuff. Now, I believe the first boss is actually just up there. So I'm going to have a look around here first.
We probably spend the next hour trying to get past the boss.
Oh, what's this?
Right. Should we do wages, chat?
How many attempts?
How many deaths? I'm going to say 7.
7?
7 deaths.
You have a reasonable amount of faith in me.
Yeah, well, considering you've done this before.
But I also haven't leveled up, really, compared to what I did before.
Okay, true. I'll go 7. I'll commit to that in chat. There we go.
And I did this before months ago when the first demo came out.
Stop talking yourself down, Rich. You need a positive mental attitude. Okay. If Rocky's taught you anything, right, it should be like you have to just believe and have no actual innate skill in something and you'll like, succeed.
Yeah, so a positive mental attitude, I'm going to go with 10. Because that's a bigger number than what you went with.
Okay.
It's more, that number is more positive than mine.
I would like to change my answer to 12.
I don't think we understand positive mental attitudes. I know my Y attack is there. I went to do like my special Y attack.
Yeah, you can't get on that one.
Yeah. Come on. It's got a very narrow top hat.
I'm just picturing like a plunger stuck to his head.
I just could knock out of the way of that.
For your learning goal, you're not doing too bad. You always have.
Too greedy, too greedy. I've only got one charge left though.
We've got to phase 2, so
He ripped his own head off.
let's just learn from phase 2. That's the key.
What happens if I'm shot? That is still in the cards.
I mean, it is, but it's almost like the 11 of spades.
But I also can't find a way in.
Right, so he still has a splash attack on phase 2. He's got like this stagger sweep. Going to 3 combo.
Yeah, that's it.
That's stunning. Right, so he keeps the splash. He also, like, if you get too close after the splash, he does like a windmill thing.
Yeah.
His standard combo is 2 hits. And he's got a rush. Yeah, it's a rush attack. That's something to be careful of.
Yeah. I was just wasting my charge there.
Okay, I'm still learning. You got 6 more goals to get.
This time I don't have my fire bags anymore. Right, it doesn't cost stamina to keep my guard up.
Does it stop you dodging?
So we're holding LB from now on.
It's the wall tactic.
That's what always gets me in these games, when you go to heal and it drops your guard.
Yeah. So is the power button just like a time block?
Yeah, it's time block. I'm caught. Doing my special.
Stamina.
Use the transition. I'm just so focused right now.
You're doing considerably. I think you're doing better just in terms of.
I had a rougher start, but then I got into it.
Yeah.
That's not where you want to charge in. This is where you do it. I think my health charges like is actually recharging. I think damage, which is good if I can get enough damage.
Do lots more damage, actually. Alright, well, we learned some more.
We got about the same distance.
But we did it with more style.
I'm in business. I'm cracking a new beer.
Ah, yes, the secret to overconfidence and, purified performance.
Everyone knows, like it's a perfect example of when you're playing pool in the bar. You peak at 2 beers. After 2 beers, you start dipping, because that's when you just relaxed enough and your confidence is coming, but you haven't been inhibited yet.
I feel like it's generally like 2 pints is like
2 pints is ideal life.
Honestly, I think that if there was like a this is going to sound really stupid because I know exactly what the answer is, but if you could like maintain a 2-pint feeling while still drinking for like an entire night,
yeah,
that would be magical. I know the secret is just to have like a pot 3 beer every round, but
it's literally just pace yourself.
yeah, but everybody who knows who was seen like a recording and then the day after a night out with the 3 of us knows that we're terrible at pacing ourselves.
No, we accelerate.
Absolutely
We accelerate as we drink. That's our problem.
Yeah, the only time I'm actually a proper drinker is when I'm drinking. Most of the time I'm just pretty chilled out.
Yeah, we're bad influence on each other. And you can guarantee Chris will turn up with shots at some point.
Yeah, it's just like a tray of like 12 mystery red shots.
Sounds great.
Yeah, true.
I'm just not doing that. I feel that's when he does that belly shot, it's the best chance I have to get a lot of damage in. But it's high risk, high reward.
I feel like this game is mostly about this maybe Aaron's final portion for this one.
Running away.
Here's an idea.
Maybe it was my special attack. I thought it was my stamina.
Maybe stay far enough away so we can keep baiting the rush attack. Because like, the rush attack's easy to predict because it's a rush and then a 2 combo.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And at least like you take away some of the options, I guess, to just beat the life out of you with.
I've not really used my arm yet, because I don't really know its use. I think I just overlooked the tutorial.
I thought your arm was your special attack.
No, that's just why.
Okay.
Right, what I am actually going to do, I am going to slightly remanage my stuff here.
The trouble is you sold everything, so...
Oh, I have a better ring on me.
It's like give you physical... Okay,
Physical
bit more
damage
resistance.
reduction. So, didn't even look at this stuff. Okay, that's nothing interesting. Don't have an amulet. I don't have a second weapon. I only have one arm. Is it... How do I change what? I've got a quote. Right, up belt. I want to move... I want to put that. I want Fabled Catalyst down there. No, I have nothing up there. The Fable Catalyst, that actually gives me my, what do you call it? Yeah, like the special attack back.
Oh, okay, great.
I thought it was doing stamina, so I've been wasting them. That's why I was happy to just sell them all.
The deep regret of selling.
I don't really regret selling them because I sold them and that allowed me to actually get another point and level up.
Yeah, fair.
Right, here we go, this is number 4. You went to 12, but you
I dropped down to 7. If I fell in line to the chat, where do I stop?
We've been lying to the chat all afternoon, all evening.
What? No, we haven't. This has been entirely factual, apart from
the RSCPA thing.
Oh, okay, that was an exaggeration, but you did stop.
I thought it was a cat. I mean, the cat in it says that Ron Swanson there. Weird things to be the cat.
Was it under £50?
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend were watching the cats and like some of the writing that's in that show, like especially seasons 4 and 5, is just golden.
We're kind of the founder characters of it.
Yeah, like Chris Traeger's in his depression arc, which is just like the funniest thing ever. Like every single tiny bit of bad news just like makes him fall apart.
Yeah. Not doing bad with it.
Be careful not to make your health go too low.
I mean, I've already used all my charges, so...
Oh, you're okay, sorry.
Yeah. I have to be perfect now.
Easy, you got this. Okay, maybe that one wasn't completely perfect, but you know.
Right, we've got this, Rob. We've got it. Loosey goosey.
I'm contributing massively to this your performance here, so you're welcome.
I could go level up a bit, but it feels like cheating.
The thing is, like, the more technique you can get out of this boss fight, the better it'll be.
Yeah.
When you never play this game again. So.
Getting the timings down of the dodges, and sometimes you feel like you don't dodge far enough, but other times you feel like you're dodging too far, so you can't get the attacking.
Yeah.
So you've got the distance there.
Definitely think a marked improvement in your level of relaxation. Nothing else is progress.
I just got blocked by the terrain there.
What's that thing that Ra's al Ghul says to Batman now? Like before he drops him in the lake, you have to be wary of your surroundings.
Be wary of your surroundings.
Yeah.
I can't really complain about the terrain too much considering it's largely very open square. Come on, do the belly flop. Oh! I wasted my special.
Extending spike on that claw out.
It does extend it. The problem's not that, it's just moving back.
What we get you to do is play Dance Dance Revolution for a bit.
You know I have no idea.
That's why though. This is like in Rocky 3, where Apollo Creed teaches him how to dance and in front of their boxer. Which you get your dance mat out.
You don't know I don't have a dance mat, I think that's
I know you do have one, that's why I can't.
also not a lot.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's at least it's fanatic.
Yeah.
I'm not actually using the controller. This is just for show. I'm actually using the dance map for the whole thing.
I still think like a goldfish played Elden Ring and defeat the first boss on it. So no offense, Richie, but right now you're kind of less than goldfish level.
Well, I did beat the first boss in Elden Ring, but I ran out of time in my actual stream, so I had to do it the next morning.
Okay.
But I did record it in sub as content, so proof.
Not to pile the pressure on, but we've got like 40-ish minutes based on like a normal stream time, so that's time for at least I think 12 more deaths.
At what point do I kind of just actually go, right, I'm going to go and do a bit of grinding?
What attempts is that now?
You're the master of attempts.
This is attempt number 6. Definitely not, but for the benefit of my best.
How many times will be attempt number 6?
At least 6.
I wish there was like an attack cancel. So if you realise you've went a bit greedy, you can like cancel your attack.
I think that'll make it too easy because there'll be no consequence to having to grow with it.
The problem is that I think I'm taking too many hits getting through phase 1. It set me up in a difficult position going into phase 2.
Yeah, because you got no health on it.
Yeah.
Well, no life, no kills.
I mean, the ideal situation is I get through phase 1 without having to heal. And then I can study phase 2 a bit better.
Yeah, you've got no issue getting phase 2 at this point.
I can get to it, but I'm using all 3 charges to get there most attempts. Which is obviously pretty poor. Charging, but it didn't. But then, you know what I mean? Now sometimes you get stuck actually healing, that then you're taking a little handful of hits.
Yeah,
and you end up no better off.
The entire thing out.
Yeah. It was go for it or die though, so I've extended the fight. Not for long, but...
Alright, so here's the challenge for this round, okay?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do any more than a 2-hit combo.
Okay. Is that where I'm going wrong and getting too greedy?
I'm gonna be wise, but ultimately lazy, sage advice from now on. Okay, so
Right.
yeah, so no more than a 2 combo.
Let's split the work. You study the fight, and I'll execute the strategy.
I mean, I have studied the fight, but it's getting the information to you in real time is just the issue.
Yeah.
Because it's just gonna be like, oh, double attack, oh, no, oh.
That was greedy. And you missed the window and I went for it anyway. Sorry, Rob. I'm sorry, Sensei.
Okay. Okay, but keep your time. But this has 2 benefits, okay? So firstly, like, it stops like your tendency to get greedy, and secondly, you get just more time dodging attacks.
And you pull back a bit. Keep an eye on that stamina. Because I am focusing on dodging, it is hammering my stamina. I only went for 2, but I was slightly late. That's fast charge. This strategy is actually working much better.
Yeah, you're definitely more sustainable.
That was the stamina issue. I just didn't have the stamina to get out of the way. Which might be some hands where I'm going down.
Yeah, so block up the dodge.
I'm keeping the block up, but more to like soften the blow when I make mistakes rather than to actually be the focal point of my defence. So yeah, because I didn't have the stamina to get out of the way.
Alright, so we're at stage 2, much more health. We've still got charge in the back.
Yeah. I actually think it is stamina that's killing me now.
Yeah, so maybe you slow down your attack further. So you don't always have to attack after you when you have the opportunity, so just wait till your stamina is high.
My last stable charge. I feel good about this charge. I've intentionally not been using it because I knew I only had 1 left.
Okay.
I need a big attack window now.
That was better. Can't say
Yeah.
that wasn't better.
It was definitely better. I was just like,
Yeah.
okay, I need a big attack window, and I've got that Fable charge. I can do some serious damage, and then I just didn't get hit. I didn't even attempt to hit. But
I think this boss is just, the more you slow down, the better you'll do.
Yeah.
Even sometimes just do like a one hit and then back up.
I think my thing is with these sort of games is I like to play my own, how I want to play. I like to cater my character to how I want to play the game, and these games are like, no, you need to play it in this kind of style,
Yeah,
which is rarely suits how I like to play. I like to usually be quite aggressive.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a game of... There's always like a system in these games which is the most important. I feel like stamina management.
I feel it wasn't a thing at all until this fight.
Yeah. I think it's like a longer drawn fight.
Okay, so releasing my guard actually gets my charge my stamina quicker. So there is a downside to keep having the guard up. So I need to just choose when I want my guard up. So like now, don't need it, but when it comes in close, that's when it goes up. This is the best I've done so far.
Oh yeah. By a mark now.
I even got like a variable attack into like any phase.
Yeah, your stamina management's a lot better.
Actually, it takes quite a decent chunk of stamina when he hits my guard as well.
Yeah.
So basically, the game's telling me not to keep my guard up, but only broke when I want it. So it's encouraging going for the perfect parries, basically.
Yeah.
I feel like phase 2, phase 1 I did really well, and phase 2 just fell apart.
But you got a point now where you can actually learn the phase 2. Before, you were just waiting to die.
It's just perfect combat, that's all I need, just be perfect. I didn't have anywhere to go. I got my back was against the wall, so I couldn't dodge backwards. So it was either side. So it was... Okay, we're doing better though.
Yeah, we're making tiny improvements, which together unlock the key to victory.
Maybe I should want strength style.
Yeah, it's not like you play by yourself and went like the strength build and just instantly got it first time.
It took me a few times, and I did actually potentially go and just grind a bit. That's when I can get like a charge power attack off.
I haven't really noticed like the
triggers.
Like, the charge attack seems a bit kind of random.
Right, so the very bottom time where I actually get a charge attack off. I feel like I just keep stabbing him slightly in the knee.
Yeah, break him at the knee. Those are pretty good this.
Experimenting a bit more here than how, because I know that 2 attack thing works. So I'm just seeing like if any certain like areas where I can get like an extra attack in, or I can get a power attack in, or get completely flattened because I got greedy. Oh, that's good.
Right, okay.
I used my Fable attack and got stunned.
Okay, let's go get the one. Let's go get the one. Don't get greedy.
Back up. Get to distance.
Beat that to the end. Remember to breathe.
Wait, you hold me breath.
Oh, what? I really wish you had those like throwing discs.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite sweaty here.
He's weak.
I'm the heavy. It's got like sweat already. Go.
I'm hoping it has like a death animation where you just like hit him a few times.
Oh god, this is... I am stressed. I am very stressed right now. No! It's fine. Keep moving.
I can't do it. Why do you have to sell those things?
Oh, it's so close. Oh.
It's okay. That was very good.
Right.
Too stressful though.
The Fable attack, as he was in like the phase transition, stunned him, and I got so much damage done on him then.
One thing I have noticed on the stream is that your video is blocking the health bar, so no one really knew how up shit creek you were for the last like 20 seconds of that fight.
Right. I'm going to slightly just adjust that then. One. Like, yeah, for like most of that fight, I was like no health.
Yeah.
That's why me and Rob were like, oh my god, we're so close.
Like when I was like gripping onto the top of my head, like for dear life, that's when you know he was on like the last kind of pixel of health.
Yeah. It was like I was fighting perfect for an extended period of time.
I feel like he dragged it out a bit for dramatic effect as well.
I didn't. I was just like, I know I'm so much on the edge here. I just need to be careful. I just need to like focus on the 2 attack strategy and just like there's no time for experimentation here. Let's just right there. I've moved our camera so it's not blocking any UI elements.
Okay, nice.
Hello, my old friends.
I thought we were just like, he didn't get hit off on this round. He just like curb stuff.
Me like this.
No, you said it was like,
Oh, that seemed to do extra. Did I just get good?
I think there's a marked step up in.
I feel like I just get good.
Are you like pressing different buttons or something? Because the damage output was massive now.
I was a bit more aggressive, but I think because I've had that kind of training. Thank you, Sensei, for your training, for your wise words.
Is there like an interruption factor? I
don't know.
You can probably like bonehead power through and do it.
I think the trick is actually just charge power attacks. Well timed. Not like that timed, but...
No, you've got this one.
Like... What happened?
Good work, Richie. On your seventh go, you did it.
So
perfect.
So what just happened there was I completely abandoned the strategy that we've been slowly developing and just went balls to the wall.
And just started like button mashing basically.
Well, I knew what I was doing. I was just being very aggressive about it. I'm gonna heal. Yeah, I was just being very, very aggressive, and it worked. I do think the only big change I made was I started using like the powered charge attacks quite frequently, which is what I discovered in the last round. Like I was discovering the windows for them, and then I just got on the offensive. I was like, all right, I'm just watching myself back rock. I was like, let's go.
Hey man, let's roll with it. If it's working, it's working.
Right, what I need very, very quickly is a thingamajig, the resurrection.
One more thing I
shrine, whatever you call it. I always forget the names of them, and they fall back to the Dark Souls variant. Yeah, the save points.
Yeah.
You'll have to lie to get it.
Stargazers.
You're a special puppet after all.
Yeah. So this is about as far as I went in this game.
Okay. So I believe you said we're getting to the actual meat of this, well, like the beginning of the story.
So I think the game happens in there.
Good to know.
You may come back outside at points, I don't know, but... Just doing a quick bit of exploration. Hidden moonstone.
Welcome to the sanctuary of the Grand Covenant. Prove your identity. Who are you?
Oh, are we gonna... Pop a human, pop a human, pop a human.
Puppets are a
Seems more
constant
interesting.
source of trouble. The hotel forbids all outside puppets.
Oh, okay.
Please leave the
Well,
premises.
Well, that's game, guys.
Welcome
please
to
try
the
again.
school.
Okay.
Puppets are a hotel.
Now, to see if the dialogue is
You did
different.
use accent.
I was to see if the dialogue changed at all.
Oh, okay.
Grand Covenant's fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. Welcome to Hotel.
The achievement there was the first lie. So maybe we are puppet. And we're breaching the laws of puppetry.
Ah, yeah, because I'm probably basically the underclass in this game, I guess.
Which makes sense because we are Pinocchio, so...
Yeah. Very excessively big hotel.
with its own tram system, so cable car thing. Lies of P.
Are we getting some story or are we go straight back to...
I don't know. I don't recall this in the demo. Oh no, it's game. We've completed the game, Rob.
Yes. Well done to us.
Yeah. Yeah. You see what I mean? It's like this is clearly the start of the game, and what we've just done is basically a prologue,
Yeah.
tutorial.
This is basically like steampunk Victorian iRobot.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the murder puppets, it'd be a nice place to visit. To be fair, the amount of puppets themselves would just be creepy.
Oh, okay.
It's telling the tale of the puppet uprising.
This is very communistic.
Mecha puppets. Is that the guy with his beat? Because he had the cage on his back.
Yeah, I think there's lots of them. Actually. It's very like GCSE photography levels. You know, like when you used to take a picture, like when you're like 16 and like make something like your tie red or something.
Yeah. Let's make everything sepia apart from one colour.
Yeah,
Because with a Schindler's List. It
I
is.
think so. Yeah.
I'm so happy to see you.
That's a lie.
Yeah, she doesn't
I am
look very happy.
Sophia.
Oh, she's Sophie.
I've been
She's the
waiting
person
for
we were
you.
talking to at the start.
Searched all over the city of Krot to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers. But we have to find him first. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Krot is dangerous for humans, and that neighborhood is one of the scariest. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him.
Seems to be some like graphical artifacts going on.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
So
Level up
level
Sophie.
Yeah. So now it's teaching me actually how to level up. So I'm guessing I was not meant to have leveled up.
Oh, so you meant to maybe save your stats.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let's level up. I can't imagine that fight without any sort of
I
leveling
think
up,
he's
though.
in shock.
I don't know, like on the last few rounds, you just kind of plowed through.
That's proof you're broken.
I think maybe if you'd
The
found that
real
strategy
enemy
earlier, you'd have
isn't
been
so
Yeah.
calm.
easily away.
I'm no inventor, but perhaps I can fix him. Or perhaps he'll fix himself in time. Wait, take this pocket watch. Krat is a labyrinth of peril right now. This watch will guide
So it
you
looks
to
like
a
we've got
safe
3 ways
place.
we can go: left, right, or
Be careful.
Why does everybody
Clever
give you a watch in games now?
Because
We gotta
we
watch in
need to be able to tell
Starfield.
time. What turns back time? So this is my stargazer. I can teleport to another one. So they're the two that I've already think. Right. The power inside the watch returns the user to the last stargazer. And visited or the hotel stargazer. Pocket watching. All right. Does it have any downside, or is it just a retreat button?
I assume it has like a charge function or something.
It's got to have something. But it doesn't look like it does. What I will do is I'm going to eat these. And then
I'll
level up
use my
again.
power gel.
Look at that. That's lots of leveling up.
Not much in motivity, though. A conscious choice.
Yeah, I'm only focusing on... maybe I'll start spreading it more now that he's up to 15.
Yeah,
But
fair.
as far as I can see, motivity and technique do the same thing, apart from depending on weapons. Right, I'm going to use this.
Okay, yeah, so as long as you build your inventory on...
It's called the most recent
Technique.
stargazer. So it's got a bit of a animation behind it, so it's not like a panic. I don't think it works as a panic button. And it doesn't seem to have a charge.
Interesting.
Alright. Let's go. I'm gonna go this way. Oh. The guy.
I heard about you from Geppetto, but to see you in person... Wow. You should take this. Geppetto left it with me.
Worth talking
Right,
about.
you've got a sim.
Yeah. So do you think we're like... That's a decent upgrade.
Jesus.
I thought it was just
grapple
going to
hook.
be like he's a little item or something. Legion arm. Legion arm is special equipment that is equipped on the left arm, has its own combat ability. Legion arm can be modified. Yeah. So what's this one do? Up its
Must be like a-
string.
Yeah, it was like a hook thing.
Alright, I'm gonna find
Pull
it.
people in.
Alright, there's.
Yeah, it's like your Mandalorian wire.
Yeah. I want an actual puppet though, like, because they're clearly immobile.
Yeah, so those things you were trying to kill earlier were actually just training dummies by the looks of things.
Yeah. Oh, let's go left now. Old lady in
Who's
wheelchair.
this guy? Yeah. Could be a jump scare.
can't
Unexpected
attack.
guests are welcome. We don't insist on reservations. I am Antonia.
You are in no fit state
and
to run a
this
hotel.
is my hotel.
Well, she probably was before she got attacked by puppets.
Oh,
And
I
don't
know
exactly
from
have a
the
lot of guests
moment
right
we
now.
met that you
No,
were
she's on like long-term illness.
might have a few loose screws.
Maybe.
Geppetto's skills are undiminished.
Fair. She's the owner, senior management. Doesn't
He
need to
took
do
off
anything.
for Elysian
Yeah,
Boulevard,
true. That's the dream.
and he
Yeah.
never came back.
You delegate yourself out
If
with
it doesn't
relevance.
turn up soon, we'll have to make a new coffin. Oh, it comes. Please find that over.
Oh, I got some clothes. Right, let's have a look. I got a gesture. I don't care about that. Now we're fancy. Okay.
I mean, just as a sailor, I wouldn't call it, you know, like fancy.
Well, it's more than just a t-shirt, but
Yeah, I guess. You know, just disturbing the old woman trying to sleep.
yeah. Ah, yeah, just add one option. I'm a sailor with a crackling arm. I haven't talked to this dude.
Welcome to
it's a
Hotel
puppet.
Krat. My name is Polendina, butler to Lady Antonia. Please let me know
Kill him just
how
to
I
make
may
sure.
be of service.
He's a mole.
At Hotel Krat, comfort welcome to...
Oh, he's a vendor.
Better 1,000 innocent puppets are destroyed than one guilty puppet goes free.
Let's go outside.
Yeah, we need to like test out this.
Yeah, that's what I'm
grapple.
looking for. I've only got about maybe 5 minutes left on the stream, so I really want to find like an enemy. I could go back outside from the front gate, I suppose.
Or he's walking with purpose.
Is that like a dog's head on a guy with a massive thing on his back?
He has like a wolf's hat, isn't it? Or maybe he's a wolf.
Yeah. He's a wolf with a person's body. Right. He's pulled out a sword. That now he means business. Oh, I think this is where I was got told to go find Geppetto. Is that a Stargazer right in front?
Hey, let's be more careful.
Oh, okay.
The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys.
Black rabbit, bro.
But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, when we're safe.
You have to avoid the spotlight, or
I don't know.
just better be safe and sorry.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think because initially it was just kind of the way it was swaying. Is like, is it going to go backwards and forwards? It's like, oh, it's just a stealth
Yeah.
section. This guy.
Grapples. Do your Mandalorian thing.
Surrender. Now, if only I had unlimited uses of this.
Yeah.
See, that is actually quite useful.
You know, what's his star fragment?
Let's have a look. Well, we got a throwing cell, a quartz, hidden moonstone, star fragment.
Oh, it was like a crafting system.
I'm guessing so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's only got one weapon. Actually, this goes quite well with my me putting stats and technique. Please. Look at that. Look at my clothes. What's the point of gestures in single-player
Elysian
games?
Boulevard was a regular rich people row.
Yeah. The thing is, it's like a nice,
fancy boutiques and
easy
shops.
to put in bit of
No place
content.
better.
Yeah.
It adds a bit of depth to
Long
it.
ago, before
Otherwise,
the
kind of
puppet
like, you know.
frenzy.
Yeah.
Not shallow, but simple game.
Get over here. I got a bit cocky there in that fight.
Yeah, like the grapple arm is giving you a false sense of security, I think.
It's also just the boss, how I just annihilated him in one go. I mean, I lost many more times, but I did, in one attempt, I did beat him.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah. So I just got something. Okay, it's a new ring. More weight, but more physical damage reduction. Okay, that seems an obvious thing if I'm not up against my weight limit. I was hoping for a weapon. Huh. I jumped a bit there. When I just saw like the candelabra. Okay, right. This is how we're gonna work it. Oh no, that wasn't good. Okay, I have no idea where I am now. But the stargazer there, so let's go to there. Oh, I think I know where I am. Yeah, I know where I am. You know, when you just drop down, it's like just completely disorientated.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we'll just call the stream there because I don't think I'm going to make any serious progress in 2 minutes.
Nice little save point.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you check out the Gamer Guild podcast every single Monday on youtube.com/GamerGuildTV and on podcast services, whatever podcast service you personally prefer. We're on all of them. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel so you're kept in the loop of all the great stuff. And if you feel like it, you can become a member for as little as 99p, which gives you early access to some shows. We also have a new store from where you can buy this t-shirt and my Gamer Guild mug, which is actually at work, so I can't show you that.
God damn it, Richie. How are we going to plug the product if we're not using the product?
I am using the product, just not at home. Anyway, I've been Richie.
I've been Rob.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.